My name is Dawn, and the condition that I was diagnosed with is Hashimoto's thyroiditis. This disease has affected my life in such a tremendous way imaginable. It has affected my career, it has affected my spiritual life, and it also has affected me physically. I'm always tired and exhausted, feeling lifeless. And there was a time in my life where I was fun-loving. I would just go and do whatever I wanted to do with my family. I was more spontaneous. Now everything has to be thought out and thought about. One of the things spiritually is it has caused me to pray often. I pray all day seeking and asking for wisdom and guidance to find out how can I overcome this dreadful disease. When I first was diagnosed, it meant almost a death sentence. I hate to say it that way, but that's how I felt. Like, oh my gosh, what does this mean? And there was no doctor that was really there that could help me. My doctor diagnosed it, but he didn't know what to do afterwards. He didn't tell me any protocols to follow. He just told me I had this diagnosis and sent me on my way. And I left feeling just so down and hopeless. And then, of course, hope finally came. One of the things that helped me the most with my help was knowing that other people had experienced this and had overcome this predicament that I found myself in. That was very beneficial to me. And what helped me through it was just watching different summits and seminars and hearing other people's story. That helped me get through it. Get through a lot of what I'm going through. I'm not out of the woods yet. I just was diagnosed only 8 months ago, but I'm still working on it. My biggest struggle has been food. What do I eat? Where do I go? What should I do? I just didn't know what to do. And another thing, I didn't want any nutritional deficiencies. That's what I'm nervous about, because that can cause a lot of harm too. I've taken out everything out of my diet that I thought would affect my healing. But I know there's so much more that I need to include, and that's what I've been working on. What does it feel like having thyroid disease? To me, if I have multiple feelings. One of the things that I feel is joy that I finally got a diagnosis. I'm like, yes, now this explains why I was feeling the way I felt for so many years. And it also explains why my energy level was so down. So one of the things that was good about this was an explanation. The other thing that this makes me feel is it made me feel kind of down, because I was wondering, why did this happen to me? No one in my family has ever had this. I don't know anyone outside of the people that I've come to learn have had this. No one. If you just found out that you have Hashimoto's like I did 8 months ago, the first thing I would like to say to you is there is hope. I can't emphasize that enough. I was hopeless. I had to pray for hope. I had to pray for my hope to come back and be restored to me, because I felt so hopeless. So I would say to you that the body wants to heal. Given the right circumstances, it will heal. And that brought me great joy. And that's the message I want to give to other people. You are not alone, and you are not hopeless. There is hope, and there's a community of people who are going through this, and we're going through this together. One of the people that have really helped me was Dr. Wentz. I first heard her story at a summit that I had signed up through email to watch on my computer. And I tell you, I wish there were cameras in my house. I leaped for joy. I danced around the home. I was so happy to know that someone beat this disease. It made me feel so good. And someone with authority, someone with a decree. I was so excited to know that if she beat it, I can beat it. And I'm working hard so that I can be on the other side of this disease. If I got a chance to meet Dr. Wentz, oh my gosh, that would be my utmost privilege. The first thing I would say is a resounding thank you. Thank you for the work that you're doing. Thank you for getting the message across. Thank you for shining the light on this disease and letting us know what it is and how we can overcome it. It's not a death sentence. It's not a hopeless situation. We can overcome Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and I'm so grateful for that. So, how have I overcome this? What are some of the protocols that I've used in my condition? Well, I've done many things, and I'm still exploring my options because I want to be well. So some of the things that I've done was, first of all, I found a concierge doctor because I really needed help, and no doctor that I turned to was able to help me. Matter of fact, my doctor sent me to a psychiatrist because I was in his office crying, and he didn't know what to do, even though he just diagnosed me with Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Well, some of the protocols that I've done was, one, I found a concierge doctor who put me on a very, very low dose desiccated thyroid, 30 milligrams, the lowest dose you can take. I also have done the infrared sauna. I've done the ionic foot baths. To actually see toxins come out of your body is just miraculous. I've also done detox massages. I've detoxed through juicing, done a lot of juicing. I juice every day. Matter of fact, I've been on a raw diet for 8 months. And I've watched my numbers go down, but I'm still waiting for that healing to take place, that remission. I have also tried sun therapy. What I mean by that was I sit in the sun for 20 minutes a day just to bring my vitamin D levels up, because I learned that your vitamin D levels being high will help with the healing process. So I've done that. In addition to that, I've also done, I did say I've done infrared sauna and other things of that nature. So I've done essential oils. I've done as you can see, I've done quite a bit of protocols because I really want to know how to obtain this healing that I hear other people talk about. And I'm just so happy to know that I can be of help to other people, and I want to help other people. What I would do to encourage other people is to definitely share with them. Do all that you can do. Don't be hard on yourself. Let the body heal. Get as much sleep as you can get. Rest the body. I've even done yoga because I needed something to help me get my mind and body in line and in sync. I've tried everything I possibly can, and I'm still looking for other protocols that I can use. But I want to encourage everyone that there is hope. This Hashimoto's thyroiditis can be beat and put into remission. And I just say stay strong, stay connected to a community of family and friends, and I'm certain that things will turn around.